Hi there, this is a beginning saxophone video. I'm going to remind you how to put the saxophone together and how to play some basics so that you get a really good sound out of your saxophone and get a really good start. First things first, of course, you take out your reed and you put it in your mouth. You got to get that reed nice and wet. Your neck strap. Mine does not have this on it, but yours, it has a word. I just don't forgot what the word is. Something tech. Neotech. So you should be able to see the word Neotech right across, and then you put it over your head. Many of you already know you might have to pull this up a lot. Make sure your strap is not twisted around. Make sure you can adjust it easily. Okay? Make sure you get the reed on correctly. This is so important. Remember, the reed slides on here. This is the part that a lot of people get wrong. Make sure the top of the reed is even, and make sure this part is down here. I don't want to see it up there. I don't want to see it over there or twisted around. It's got to end up looking exactly like mine does. So again, I'm going to pull that down some, and then I tighten it up. So again, make sure that your mouthpiece looks exactly like the way mine is. It should look exactly like that, no different. Except for the fact that I just put my reed too high, but I'm going to adjust it now. Don't have my glasses on, that's a little problem. There we go. But anyway, make sure the screws are right at the side. And again, make sure it's not too high on the reed. You've got to see the cut part of the reed. There's a rounded part and a cut part. And that cut part has to be above the metal part, or the metal part has to be below the cut part, whatever. But it's got to be down there. Remember, roll your lip just a little bit. Beaver teeth on top. Or with my neck piece, it should sound like this. Again, notice I am not taking very much mouthpiece in. Always breathe in first. Make sure you have a sound very much like the sound I'm making. Make it nice and pretty, nice long tone. Breathe in first. Now we're ready for this part. Always pick it up by the bell. I've got the pad saver, also known as a Christmas tree. You guys don't have that. You probably have an end cap that you need to take that off. Take this, goes down on, and then make sure you're going to tighten this up. You might leave it loose at first until you get in the right position and then tighten it. But again, don't forget your little tightening screw right there. So mine is a little loose until I get it in the right position. So I stand up. I'm going to clicky click. Talked about that. Make sure you've got it clicked on there. So this might need to turn a little bit, left or right. And the neck, you know, if it's there, that's no good, or there, or whatever. You got to get the body so it's kind of nice and comfortable. Then I'll tighten it up. And again, I can turn it left or right. You know, you shouldn't be playing with your head like that. It should be so that my saxophone, I have to pull it up just a little bit. My saxophone should drop right into my mouth. It should drop right into your mouth. So you're just standing there, la la la, there. I'm ready to play. Okay? Now hand position. Remember, the right hand here. And by the way, the thumb, don't slide it clear over. It should be about where your thumbnail is, okay? About where your thumbnail is, or maybe a little bit over. 1, 2, 3. Feel those pearls. Feel the buttons. They're called pearls, the round parts. 1, 2, 3. Pinky's floating in the air. Right hand's the easy hand. Left hand, thumb up, goes on the black part. The keys in front, you have to feel for them. A lot of you have a key right here. I've got a little gold thing, but a lot of you have a key right there. The first one you have to ignore. You have to find the second one. That one, that one. You'll know because all three have found their home. You can still reach up and feel one above it. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to play an open note. Breathe in first. One more time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push down the first one, add the second one, add the third one. You should be able to do this at home. Get your sound established first, get a nice note sounding, then add finger 1, 2, and 3 right in a row. Let's do that again. One more time. Breathe in first. This time, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, and add the 3 on the bottom. See if you can do this as a challenge. By the way, when I get to the bottom notes, I have to blow a little bit harder and maybe even relax my jaw a little bit, just for the low, low notes, okay? Like the last 2 notes. Again. And here's your challenge. You're going to play all the way down, and once you get that low note and it's nice sounding, then add the octave key back here, so it'll make the note jump up. Let's try the whole thing. Breathe in. If you can play that, all of that, and make it sound just like me, one big breath, nice sound the whole time, nice sound the whole time, get all those notes out, you're off to a really good start. Now we're going to take the saxophone apart and put it away, so let's make sure we do this right, okay? So we'll come back over here. I'm going to take off this, and I'm going to turn my reed up just a little bit so that, it's not hurting anything. I want to do magic, right? So